Looks like we somehow managed to sort things out, and casualties were kept to a minimum. They said they weren't picky about who they used as their test subjects. Because of them, the people of Remire Village.
There you are.
That armor. So, you're the Flame Emperor.
Yes. I believe you have met my subordinate, the Death Knight.
Yes.
Oh, we've met all right. But back to you. You're the one responsible for the destruction of this village.
Do not get the wrong idea.
What in blazes does that mean?
It is true that I am working with Solon, but that does not mean our objectives are the same.
Hang on a second. Hey. That speech pattern.
Had I known they planned to do this, I would have stopped it. You have my word.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well, how does that work, though? Okay. What I'm getting at here, that speech pattern sounds very similar to the same voice actor who does Edelgard. And Edelgard's been very fishy lately, and has even pointed out that people have two different, like they're two different parties acting with two different interests in mind. And now we have a Flame Emperor doing the same thing with similar speech patterns? What? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm misunderstanding this.
Your words are meaningless. Now, I'll have to insist that you accompany us back to the monastery.
I cannot abide that. However, if you wish to join forces, I will hear your plea.
What?
If left to their own devices, they will commit countless more violent acts like this one. Do you not wish to prevent that? With the sword of the Creator on our side, Solon would not be a threat.
What? Hang on a second. No. I'm confused. I'm really confused. Like, this came out of nowhere. So I have no trust in this person.
Pity, though not unexpected. Pray that you do not live to regret your choice.
Gerald, Professor, have you seen Lady Edelgard?
What's wrong, kid? Huh? Oh, damn it! He's gone. Hey, I've been meaning to talk to you. Since coming to the monastery, you've changed.
And then Hubert shows up. Hubert, of all people, shows up, asking where she is, because she's missing. I have so many suspicions. How so?
You've been angry since we first arrived in Remire Village. And you look so happy when you're instructing the brats.
But they're my brats.
Before the monastery, I'd never seen you bear your emotions like that. Not once.
It's thanks to the students.
Then perhaps it's a good thing we came to the monastery, if only so I could see your face lit up like that.
No.
Or maybe there was never any reason for us to leave the monastery in the first place.
Head tilt? But what? A reason to leave? Yeah. Wasn't I born after you left the monastery?
I've put my foot in my mouth, haven't I? Though I suppose it may be nearly that time. Come to my office when you next have a moment to spare. There's something I need to tell you.
Okay.
Just what was that about? I can't recall a time of old when you were at the monastery. I wonder what is hiding in the mist that is your past.
Professor, I don't know if this is appropriate to say, but admirable work out there. I really believe we did all that we could.
I wasn't strong enough.
No mortal is all-powerful. We must try to stay positive, even through the horror. I hear the so-called Flame Emperor appeared in Remire Village as well.
Uh-huh, how curious, Edelgard. Please tell me more about that.
Hubert told me that you spoke with him.
He said he wasn't involved in this incident.
And do you believe him, Professor?
This moment will tell me. If I say I believe him and I get a boost in support. Oh.
But how can you trust someone without even knowing who they are?
Okay. Well, never mind. All right. So now I'm not so sure anymore.
Even if his words are true, his objectives are still unclear. But if the Flame Emperor should someday reveal his true intentions, maybe then he will appear before you without his mask, and you can look in his eyes and decide what you believe.
Yeah, that sure sounds like... I mean, I keep going back and forth with this, but the voice pattern. I mean, unless it's the same voice actor and they didn't really try to hide their vocal pattern, but she has a very specific vocal pattern when she voices people. She had the same thing with Mitsuru Kirijo in Persona 3. We'll see.
Adel, I need to ask you something. Oh, I'm so sorry. Did I interrupt?
Hi, Monica.
No, not at all. If you'll excuse me, Professor.
You did well handling that awful business in Remire Village.
I don't like any of this.
I am certain the goddess shares in our grief at the senselessness of that calamity. More importantly, I was shocked to hear that our own Tomas was actually a dark mage. I must reflect on our blindness.
Indeed.
You surely must. You failed to notice that a rat was hiding in your home. Pathetic! Who are these wicked foes? How did Tomas escape your gaze?
Why did Tomas come to the monastery?
Tomas came to the monastery 40 years ago, by recommendation of House Ordelia of the Alliance.
House Ordelia. Ordelia. That's not Lysithia's house, is it?
Around 8 years ago, he went back to House Ordelia, before returning to the monastery once again, just last year. After having worked at Garrigmach for decades, why would he betray us now? Just what did he hope to accomplish? Yuritsa became a professor at the Officers' Academy because of a recommendation from the Imperial nobility.
Oh boy.
Supposing that he is the Death Knight, that means that our enemy is an organization that has taken root in at least 2 territories.
In the long history of the Church of Seros, no, long before even that, there have been an endless number of threats to the peace of Fodlan. Yet those who oppose us still operate in the shadows. Their identity's a mystery. I believe that Solon and the Death Knight are merely one part of a much larger whole.
Undoubtedly.
A threat to Fodlan's peace? That means we have no choice. We have to stop them all.
They must be stopped. I agree with Sothis.
I have truly come to rely on you. I believe that the monastery will remain safe so long as we have you. We do not yet know the enemy's objective or whereabouts. For now, please devote yourself to preparing for whatever comes next.
That is all for today.
Professor, please wait. I know there is much that you still do not understand. However, one thing is clear. You possess great power.
Okay.
I believe that you are destined to be a source of great hope for all.
What do you know, Rhea?
In any case, I expect great things from you. Walk this world proudly, dear Professor.
I wish you would just tell me.
May the goddess Sothis protect you.
The goddess Sothis? Is that what she just said?
Is something the matter?
I have never heard the name of the goddess.
I see. Sothis is the goddess's true name. Please do not use it carelessly. Farewell.
Do not say something that we may regret. What exactly am I? For now, let's leave this place. Please, go.
What? I'm so confused. Gerald?
Part 1. White Clouds. Ethereal Moon. The Cause of Sorrow.
No, no sorrows. I don't like sorrow.
Though most stars will still glimmer in the crisp winter air, the blue sea star has gone back into hiding. Legend states that the goddess prays for peace from her home in the heavens. In the town of Garreg Mach, the anniversary of the monastery's completion nears, and the people's prayers intensify ahead of the Millennium Festival, still 5 years hence.
I have so many questions. Yay! It's Aloyse's birthday. Tea party. We'll do the berry blend. That sounds good.
I'm here, Professor. Sorry to trouble you.
I love that he comes to tea and armor.
Hot? Huh?
You're doing great work.
Definitely. Yeah.
Past laughs.
Whoa. Huh?
The last battle.
Definitely. There's nothing worse than trying to explain a joke.
I know, right? Commend.
Whoa.
Ooh, perfect. Okay, we can ask talk. No.
Captain Gerald once told me I didn't look dignified. That's why I grew this beard. Something wrong?
No. It's your face.
Professor! Whoa! I'll finish this tea.
Okay.
Huh? Oh, hot.
Very good.
Thanks for the tea, Professor. Let's do that again sometime soon.
Too close. Back off. Nice. Oop, what's this? Sure. Well, yeah, that's right. We were waiting on her, weren't we?
Professor, a pleasure to see you.
Are you praying?
I've never been very good at praying. I was here to confess my foolishness.
Oh, I bet you do that a lot, don't you, Manuela?
While I'm at it, may I confess something to you too?
Oh. No need to ask, go ahead.
I realize what a burden I've been. On you, I mean.
Oh.
After every breakup, I neglect my work, and I know how that affects you.
Yeah.
I'm completely worthless as a woman. Can you imagine how that feels?
Maybe on my next playthrough.
I'm going to be single for the rest of my life. I just know it.
This isn't a confession. This is a shoulder to cry on.
You think so too, don't you?
I don't think so, Manuela. She has a good heart. You just gotta find someone who's willing to take her on as a project. Because she is a piece of work. And she needs some work. But she needs someone who's going to... She needs someone who's going to keep her feet on the ground. Because, oh my goodness.
Really? So if I couldn't find anybody else, you'd marry me?
That's not how this works.
Oh, don't worry. I can tell by the look on your face you didn't mean it. What's wrong with me? It's not my looks. I'm still gorgeous. Or am I? Be honest, do I look old? No, not possible. I'm the songstress who swept the Empire off its feet. Men professed their love for me hourly. It can't be my looks.
You look just fine, Manuela.
You're right. Although, just fine is a bit... Well, it's better to be attractive than just fine.
At a base level, maybe? But there's difference...
Oh no. If the problem isn't my looks, and they are not the problem, then it must be... what? My personality?
Your personality is fine.
A
Why do I
girl
look
can
less
tell
confident?
a lie when she hears one. You think there's a problem, don't you?
I don't think it's her personality, though. I mean... There's nothing inherently wrong with her personality. It's more like her priority system and how she handles things.
I suppose I can be a bit unkempt. I do have a short temper, and I may be a little lazy, sometimes.
All the time.
But I've always heard fellas, you know, like a woman with a few flaws. Seems to me there are plenty of flawed girls who have landed themselves a good man. So maybe my trouble is I'm not imperfect enough. Do you think I could use a few more flaws?
And there's your problem, Manuela. You're still trying to perform. Yeah, no.
Are you saying I'm perfect as I am? Come now, you'll make me blush.
Yeah. Ooh, neat. No, the real problem here is just the fact that, like I said, she's still the songstress. That's how she still carries herself everywhere she goes. She needs to let that guise down a little bit. Let the real her out a bit more. Being unkempt does not make someone undesirable. Making your unkemptness something that is a personality trait and pushing that on other people and showing that as a prominent trait, that's peacocking. She's going around and showing off all her feathers. But there's no need to. Moving on. Grumpy Jacks. What now? Oh, Linhart. Sure. Are you thinking about the battle? No, I doubt that. Well, let's see.
It's just... I was wondering why it seems as if no one values their own lives.
Whoa, let's just jump in real deep. Yeah, feet first.
Why do we fight until we die? Why do we kill without hesitation? I hate it. I don't like taking lives, or even the sight of blood.
I'm sorry, Linhardt.
In the last battle, some of the soldiers under my command died for foolish reasons. Those soldiers could have pulled back. Instead, they kept fighting and were overrun. Am I supposed to be satisfied with the victory alone, even at the cost of such life?
No, I couldn't be satisfied with that.
Exactly. I don't see the point.
Good. Good!
Honor? That's a foolish reason to give your life. Glory? Even worse.
Well, there's a different... Alright. Honor and glory. I agree. Those are probably not the greatest reasons to give your life. But you know what? To protect someone and to save the lives of others. Those are good reasons. Let's see what he comes up with.
Just the thought frightens me. I'm not suited for battle, Professor.
There are some fights you can't run from.
I suppose that's the nature of the world, isn't it? Professor, you take the time to lead me and teach me like this every day. Could the reason be that you don't want me to die on the battlefield?
I don't want any of you to die. As long as I'm here, I won't let you die.
That's a bold statement, Professor. But for whatever reason, I want to believe you. You really are a strange person, you know.
I'm the
Professor,
best.
I wish to ask something of you. I don't want to kill. I don't want blood on my hands. I just want to lie on my back and soak up the sun filtering down through the trees. And I want you to help me make that a reality.
Good man, Linhardt. And that's why soldiers go to war. So that others can experience that. And sometimes the soldiers don't make it back home. Sometimes they don't have a chance to experience the peace that they've wrought. I guess wrought's not a good word, but I get it. And I'm sorry. Hopefully we can save everyone.
We are planning a grand ball for this month. I'm sure the students will be most pleased.
Yes, certainly. However, we must not devote all of our time to frivolity. We have a new mission for you. We have found evidence of someone sneaking into an unused chapel.
A chapel?
It is a building that was once a temporary sanctuary, at a time when the monastery was under renovation.
This month, your class is tasked with guarding the chapel and investigating these intruders. With the recent state of affairs surrounding the Holy Church, we cannot afford to overlook any abnormality, no matter how seemingly trivial.
I am ordering a seasoned knight to assist you to ensure the safety of the students. In times like these, I am afraid we must always expect the worst.
Gotcha. That's reassuring.
Reporting for duty, Lady Rhea.
I thought you two could use the time to bond. And to speak of important matters.
Appreciate the thought.
Bear in mind that Geralt has a separate mission of his own.
Fair.
He will join you once he has finished it.
It's true. I'll be away from the monastery for a while. But when I return, I'll come and watch you work. I'll be looking forward to it.
Thought we were going to go meet up and have a conversation about what is really going on in my past. That well. Oop, what? Oh, okay, sure. What's up, Cyril?
Keeping it clean, sweeping it clean. No more trash, nowhere, no how. Oh, darn. There's trash over there.
Hard at work, I see.
Hey, Professor. The cathedral's a real important place for the Church of Seros, so I always make sure it's all sparkling clean. The monks do some cleaning too, and they tell me not to bother, and sometimes they even say to go away, but they just don't clean as good as I do. I don't stop until everything shines.
Are you a believer?
Nah, not really. And Lady Rhea told me it's okay if I don't show an interest unless I feel like it. And I haven't so far, but I just want to take good care of the things she cares about. If there's a thing she wants taken care of, then I'll do it better than anyone else.
Okay.
What do you think? You'd go the extra mile for Lady Rhea, wouldn't you?
It's hard to find the time.
Maybe you don't realize how great a person Lady Rhea is.
Maybe I don't, Cyril. Tell me about her.
She's always praying hard as she can for her followers all across Fodlan. She does it every single day. And even though she's always so busy, she tries to listen to as many people's needs as she can. When she's seen the kids who lost their parents in Remire Village, she didn't leave them there. She got the church to take those kids in, same as me. She's so kind. She's almost like a mom to all her followers, and just everybody that I can think of loves her.
I think it's about more than kindness.
Hang on. You trying to say you know more about Lady Rhea than I do? Okay, maybe she likes you more than she likes me. But I know that I know a whole lot more about her than you do.
This isn't a competition, Cyril.
I know these things, okay? So don't go talking down to me like you know better.
Okay, well... I wasn't, though.
Huh? Well, just as long as we're all clear on that.
Yeah, okay. Grumpy Cyril. Jealous Cyril. Whew, that was a long week. Okie dokie. We're definitely going to explore. There's absolutely no reason not to. But before we do... What am I doing? There we go. Before we do, let me see what our support's looking like. Dang, Leonie and Shamir still have a B rank waiting to unlock. Hilda, I can't do anything with. Seth and Hanneman still have a B. Eloise is still waiting. And Rhea. Oh, Felix, Mercedes, and Lysithia. Marianne and Lysithia. Meow. And the kitty came inside. Okay, so I'm going to I'm going to poke at some things here. Check the market and things like that. And then I will hop into our daily routine. See you there.